To talk more about the situation in Mayotte with me now, I'm joined on the set by France 24's Angela Diffley. Angela, first of all, give us some context for our international viewers. Tell us a bit more about these islands off the east coast of Africa.
Yeah, it is quite a particular situation, what's going on in Mayotte. So first of all, the Comoro Islands there off the east coast of Africa. Mayotte is among that archipelago of islands. In 1974, there was a referendum and the other islands all decided to choose independence from France. Mayotte decided to remain French, and so it has remained part of France since. It is a French department, a county. It is supposed to have the same administration, the same rights as any other part of France. This has meant that it has a better health system, it has a better education system, it has a level of administration which is superior to the neighbouring islands, and therefore it has proved very attractive. I say it has better everything. It is a very, very poor country, nevertheless, or a poor part of France, nevertheless. But compared to the surrounding islands, it is quite an attractive island. And this has led to very many people from the Comoro Islands trying to get to Mayotte and settling there as illegal migrants. And we now have around half of the population, half of the number of people living in Mayotte. Figures are very difficult to track, but half of them appear to be not French. And that creates a major problem.
So Mayotte was also recently in the news not too long ago due to some quite serious violence. Just tell us a bit more about that as well.
Yeah, it flared up recently, but it is a regular, ongoing thing. And the reason this operation has been ordered by the French Interior Minister is largely at the request of the people of Mayotte, who there is a major problem with violence in Mayotte. There are a large number of, almost half the population, again, under 17, a lot of unsupervised youngsters, and it is prey to very serious gang violence. And the local people say, we feel completely insecure. There were stories just very recently of youngsters as young as 12, 13, 14, running around with machetes, hijacking school buses, parents of Mayotte saying, I'm scared to send my children to school. They're scared. And they said, our country, or our island, which is part of France, is on the verge of a civil war. Please do something, Paris. You have abandoned us. And so that is the reason for this operation today. Such a large number of people under 17 and this massive youth violence problem.
Right. So let's come back to that operation that is underway at the moment. Will it work?
Well, first of all, very many of these illegal migrants are from the Comoros, as I've just said. And the president there has said, we will not take them in the Comoros. We will not take them back. That creates a huge problem. There are local MPs in Mayotte and people in Paris saying that France should exercise greater pressure on the Comoro president. France gives an awful lot of humanitarian aid and money to the Comoros, and very many people are saying there should be some conditionality there. It should be linked to the Comoros taking back illegal migrants. We will see how that happens. There is also a growing problem of Islamism in the Comoro Islands, which is worrying Paris considerably. This is a really difficult story. It is about a poor island and even more desperately poor surrounding islands. And it's a very difficult situation to fix.
Angela, thank you for that. France 24's Angela Diffley.